gonna let Candice finish. She'll be like, hi. She'll be like, Mitch.
Not even to the podcast. Mitch. I'm Mitch.
You know, fuck all y'all. No.
Okay, welcome back to episode 5 of WhereYoClothesAt podcast. My name is Candice.
Dallas.
Mitch.
Everlie.
Okay.
And today we're going to talk about something spooky and scary. And I wanted to know, because I don't know if I've ever mentioned it to you guys or asked this, but are you guys like, do you guys like actually believe in ghosts, or like, do you guys get superstitious or paranoid, or do you guys believe anything just scientific?
Oh, absolutely.
To what?
It all.
I just believe everything.
Like,
My mind is open.
I just believe everything. She's gullible as fuck, bro.
My mind is open to anything.
like if
Besides some dead tree being alive.
No way.
Only y'all will know about it.
Dallas don't know about it.
It's because we used to have this guy friend, and we went hiking. Not hiking. They went to explore at Sky Harbor, and he saw this tree, right? And this tree was like basically kind of broken open or something like that. And then
he was like, "You see it?"
I'm like, bro, shut up.
Bro, I thought you were talking about the Watcher.
Oh no.
Because there's like, you remember in the. I don't think everyone's seen it. I don't think everyone's seen it.
Yeah, but
He's like, yeah, the trees are alive.
I'm like, bro, shut up.
What?
But anyways,
I do believe in ghosts,
yeah.
superstition, and paranoia, and all that stuff.
Yeah, me too.
And what are your guys' experience? Like, why do you guys believe in that stuff? Or maybe not experiences that you went through, but maybe just stuff that you may have heard. Like, why do you believe it? You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you see, so I used to go to a school. And in high school, our auditorium is haunted. And I used to do like backstage crew, and I used to do like plays and stuff. So there was this one time that I was walking by myself, and everyone was in the classroom, and I was on the stage setting up. I was walking, and it felt like when I was walking, there was like not someone in front of me, but holding up like a kind of like a stick. So when I was walking, I kind of ran into it. So then I stopped, and it was freezing cold, freezing temps.
Wait, what high school did you go to?
Fresno High.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the
Fresno High
auditorium.
sounds haunted.
No, for real, it's haunted.
I mean, it's one of the oldest. It is the oldest school in Fresno. No?
I think so. And a lot of people like the stories that are told, and there's like a lot of people in the downstairs place like committed suicide.
Oh, you have to get on your lip.
Oh,
Why do you guys say
I was thinking that. What?
Y'all bitches, I ain't for that bullshit.
Anyways.
I didn't notice it.
So
No, but now that you mentioned like haunted high schools, you guys know.
Central East is haunted.
Oh no fucking way, it's not. But no, wait, what's it called?
there was that movie.
Roosevelt. Yeah, they filmed at Sunnyside High School, but
Gallows?
Yeah.
but at Roosevelt High School, they say it's haunted because that's where the underground tunnels in Fresno lead to Roosevelt High School. And specifically, you know that haunted house right next to, haunted hospital right next to the fairground? Yeah, that one, it leads straight to Roosevelt. So the
Ain't no
tunnels
way!
lead right there to
You
the
guys are talking about
hospital and then to the high
tunnels.
school.
That's good.
But the gallows, the gallows was filmed here at the school,
Sunnyside
and
High
it's
School.
it's based on like the scary stuff that happens. You've never seen it? It's a scary
The hospital
movie.
scared the shit out of me every time I drive by it, though.
I feel like someone was looking every time we
I'm
drive
sure
past. I'm like, oh.
No, I already told you guys about that house down the street from us, right?
No,
It's down the street from us. Basically, the plot is destroyed now, so it's just land. But a guy killed his whole family there.
I think that's
down
where the vampire king
Maybe
is.
that's something we do like research about.
No,
Yeah,
you're kidding.
yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, because
Wait. Do you know like exactly who that was?
I don't know his name.
like he's talking to him.
Oh yeah, I went to high school with them.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro, ain't no way, cause I was like, bro, cause like,
Hey, really?
No, bitch.
it's because I was telling
I was like,
Mitch.
ain't no way.
No, because I was telling Mitch, and I'm like, bro, that's grew up with them. And then that's when you were like, oh yeah, I went to high school with them. And Mitch and I were like, bro. Ain't no way.
I was like, and then I started
yeah.
like calculating in my head. I was like, we got family. I was like, hold on.
Oh my god, bro.
That's so dumb.
But yeah, no, that's what's scary now is that it's just land. So imagine if we like went there.
Is it like kind of like the corner?
Yeah, it's on the corner house. It's by a hotel too. It's down by the roundabout.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
So it's very possible, or it's like past, right behind the roundabout.
You guys know the story of the Vampire King, right?
No, I don't know the story. Tell it, bro.
So you want to tell it or what?
That's the thing. There's so much details that
Yeah, we don't have
about
enough
so much.
research.
Like,
Thing, I thought y'all
no,
I was hoping you guys knew.
because I was hearing it, but there's just so much details. Like, fuck.
Should we do like a summary, and then if people want to know more, they could just comment?
Yeah.
Oh,
But how you gonna check if the mac and cheese was on your shirt when the mac and cheese was in your mouth? Yes, you did. Well, anyways.
Yo, this shit crazy.
Hey, you wanna say Candice?
Oh, the Vampire King. Okay, so it's pretty much about a guy. He had a family, and yeah, he killed his family. It's a lot of other stuff too, like a lot of trigger warning, but like incest. He pretty much believed he was a vampire, so it was like a little code within his family. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And yeah, it
I
was.
wouldn't doubt if it's the same.
I think it is because. Okay, so I only knew about it because when I was taking my driver's license course thingy, I was driving around and my teacher was like, "Oh, let's drive up here, blah blah blah," and he was like, "Oh, you know here," and I'm like looking at this plot of land. It's just land, and he was like, "Yeah, someone killed his family here." I was like, I'm driving. I'm like, wait, okay.
He was the guy that killed his family.
But it was and then he explained it to me more, and then I actually searched it up.
That's sus. Why did he explain it to you?
Because it was him.
Find out.
I'm gonna make it known that I'm still here.
We should go to Kearney Park.
Oh hell no.
Dude, I've been wanting to go, but y'all bitches don't want to.
Did you guys want to talk about Kearney Park on this episode?
Yeah, let's start about spooky stuff.
No?
Oh wait. I meant no to not going there.
Why not?
I'm with Candice.
You know what? My mom did have a story at Kearney Park though.
Oh yeah.
My mom said that she remembers that it was when we were like little kids, and she said no, it was I wasn't even born yet. I think it was just Teddy and Tyson. Both of them. It was just my brothers basically. And she said that she had lost Tyson at some point, and so then she kept hearing like this like little boy saying like whatever, and so she was like running. She was like going towards that direction, like looking for. I don't know what it was. Tyson was the oldest kid. He was always the kid that got lost. But anyways, so then yeah, so she was going that direction because she kept hearing like my brother, I guess. Oh. Right. But yeah, so she kept hearing my brother, and so then she keeps going, and then next thing you know, my mom was like, or next thing you know, my brother was like the one that was lost. He was like, "Mom, where are you going?"
Yeah.
And like he was like right behind her.
That's crazy.
Dang.
So like the stories of Kearney Park, basically it's out in the middle of nowhere. There's one of the stories where this lady, she's at the train tracks that are there, and if you look at her in her eyes, like you're supposed to die. So that's one of the ones about that. I think it's crazy.
Is it true?
I mean, let's go find out. No, I don't know if it's true.
Yeah,
Like,
there's stories.
you know, it's just
Fuck
one of those
around and
things.
find out.
We can put around and find out. We're here.
Yeah, but Kearney Park historically, it was a plantation when Fresno was first set up, I guess. So it was a plantation. They had a lot of slaves there, of course, and all these people. And obviously, over time, now it's just a park. And yeah, there is another story that someone from our school, high school, or Central High, she was taking pictures there for prom or either graduation. She got hit by a car, so they say if you drive on Kearney, is it Kearney Boulevard or whatever?
Yeah.
If you drive on Kearney Boulevard, you could see her in the back of your seat. Or like,
Oh yeah,
if you
late
drive
at night.
away,
Huh?
yeah. If you drive away, you could see her standing in the middle of the road behind.
Oh hell no!
Or what about the Grapevine? You know the scary stories about the Grapevine, like when you're going to LA. All the scary stories.
No,
Scary
no, I'd be
stories?
so like, cause obviously I drive there all the time, right? I'd be so scared.
And you drive there at
Sometimes-
night too, huh?
Yeah, cause sometimes it genuinely feels like you're not alone in the car.
Yeah, no.
Like sometimes I'll be driving and I would constantly have to be like,
Yeah, so many people have died there, just like car crashes or even just crossing, which is horrible. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just the same thing with
I'm not against
everyone
that.
being like in your car or standing in the middle of the road, especially when it's raining. That's what happens a lot.
oh yeah, no, literally. I mean, like, I don't think I've ever drove the Grapevine while it was raining.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I drove it on the way back from, like, San Jose.
Yeah.
While it was raining, but then that's different from the Grapevine. So, you know, yeah.
Grapevine's scary.
Yeah, it is scary. Because you'd be surrounded by nothing.
Didn't you go over there when it was foggy once? Both you and Mitch?
It wasn't even that foggy.
Oh,
Actually,
it was? Did it?
When
Okay.
you drove home?
dude, it was
No,
foggy.
no, no.
It was foggy, like, but not in the Grapevine though. Not in
Oh.
the Grapevine. It was foggy. It was like it was pretty foggy, like on the way there. But once you like hit the Grapevine, it literally wasn't foggy. I believe in sleep paralysis. Not believe in sleep. Obviously, that shit is real. But like, have y'all ever experienced sleep paralysis?
No.
Just me.
Mitch just said yeah.
Oh.
Fuck.
All the time.
Yeah,
crazy.
bro.
That's actually
No, but me and my demon, we twin.
Stop.
We besties.
Do you
I haven't
have
seen
any,
her.
like, specific moments?
I haven't seen her in a while though.
Yeah,
good
you
girl.
see her almost every night.
Yeah, no, I think it was more so. I don't know. I feel like it does have to do with a lot of like mentality shit. Because it was because I experienced it a lot when I was like severely like depressed, and like I really wanted to just like, you know. But sorry, trigger warning. Anyways, but yeah, no, I used to experience it like a lot, like maybe like 3 times a week. Yeah. I think, but the most vivid one was. The most vivid one was definitely like I was like straight chilling, and I finally like fell asleep. Cause like I feel like I didn't get none of this diagnosed, but I feel like I feel like I used to have insomnia, right?
Yeah.
And so I would stay up until like hella long and shit. But I finally like fell asleep, and then I like felt my hand like going really. What?
Dude, just. You're just trying to get it back in chest right now, bro.
Get your back in chest.
Oh.
But I'm listening to you, bro.
But anyways, yeah, no, I felt a lot of pressure on my arms that I like woke up and then I was like, so I shrugged it off. What? And then I fell back asleep.
Yeah.
I fell back asleep and then I felt the pressure again, and so then I was like, okay, whatever. So I just fell back asleep. But then the next time that I woke up, like, I felt like a video game. Like, I don't know, like a scary video game. Like, you know when it's like super dark and you're kind of like just like moving around, I guess.
Yeah. Like,
Why you
I
laughing like that?
don't know. I'm like, scared.
I know.
The way she said video game?
Yeah.
Because I was like Roblox.
No, but it looked like Little Nightmares, kind of. It was like super dark and super gray. And I was like, bitch, I'm dreaming. I know it. Because like it happens so often that I just know when it's happening.
Yeah.
And so, yeah. And so then that was happening, and I'm like, bitch. I looked at Micah, and like I didn't see anyone there.
Wow.
Yeah, cause this is around the time that my sister and I were shared the same room, and so like it looked like she was like out of her bed, like she was like the blanket was all, you know, uncovered and stuff. So I was like, damn, what the fuck, where did she go? And then I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm like about to explore my house. I'm like, I go into my door, and then like I hear something like kind of groan, and then like I look back, and then like it looks like Micah's like sleeping there. But I keep looking, and I'm like, you know what, it's Micah, bro. Her hair way too long. So I was like, okay. I'm gonna just go back to bed. So I'm back to bed, and then I woke up the next morning, and I look over to Micah, and I'm like, what the hell are you doing with long ass hair, bro?
Doing long.
But no, it's just that whenever these things happen to me, I try to take it with like a very light heart. Like I don't think about it too much.
Yeah, because then I think it'll keep happening if you do.
Oh yeah. But definitely, like, once my mentality got better, like it started happening less. Like I don't remember the last time I got sleep paralysis. That's good, but yeah.
That's good.
I'm just scared though.
No, that is scary. I can't even imagine having sleep paralysis. I think
That's
like
terrifying.
I would cry.
Yeah, it's terrifying. Like, I mean, like sometimes, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes demons, they like to pick a specific spot.
Yeah.
And I don't know for you, but the way that they picked their specific spot, it was always my shoulder, my stomach.
Oh, you spot on the body.
Yeah, it was always my shoulder, my stomach, or like it's always one of my arms. But it's never my legs.
Just in case you gotta run, I guess.
Mine was in my head. Like,
That bitch dead in your head. I'm sorry.
you're bitch.
I'm sorry.
No, but I told Candice one time. But I was like, I don't know, I was thinking like this, and then I just felt like something like pushing my head deeper in my throat.
Yeah, bro.
That's why I sleep with Jane, because I think
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Jane like, scares it away.
Maybe that's why she sleeps near your head.
Oh.
Do you guys like ever tell your parents or like go to someone about it?
I remember, like, I would tell my parents constantly about this shit, and they'd be like, "Oh no, you probably just ate too much and you drink too much."
Really?
And I'd be like, "Yeah, I don't know the saying in like Hmong, but that's basically like the direct that's the direct translation in English. Is that, oh, you probably just ate too much and you went to sleep and you dreamed a little bit too much." And I was like, "Bro, you know, wait, bro, I felt that shit physically, bro."
They don't do like
Ooh,
dream
no.
girls for you or anything?
Yeah. But I do remember that at some point, I didn't get too bad. No, this happened when I was younger, but I got really bad where like I was getting like little scratches all over my body. Yeah. But then I don't know. My mom was like, "Oh, you probably just scratching yourself."
Bruh.
But it would happen.
No, that's how it
yeah.
happens. Like,
Yeah.
especially in the movies too. They don't believe you. They don't believe you. It's just something bad happens. You know what I mean?
Really bad happening. They better be thankful at least I am possessed, because that could have happened. I swear. I'm lying.
No, for real, that shit happens.
I thank God that you're not possessed.
What if I am?
You're pretty cool.
And then no one's in my house.
But I think about that all the time. I
I
always
was
tell
so
my
scared.
mom them.
So I don't know what you're doing, but we went to my house to get something.
We were gonna sleep over at Jesse's house. That's why.
Oh, okay. So I went to my mom's room, and then I don't know what the fuck I was doing, but I was doing something.
I think you were
That-
gonna shower.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I remember I broke into your house that day too. You're like, cause you didn't have the key, so I had to go through your, hop into your window, and then I opened the door for you. And then you were like, let me get my stuff and let me take a shower or something like that.
But I don't know. And then I went out.
Hop in the window yourself. Oh my god.
You're. I'll just. No, but I walked out to the kitchen, and then me and guys were talking. Then all of a sudden we hear, like, "Hey," right? Or something, right? You're like, "Hey," and then me and I looked at my room because it came from my room, like that side of the house. Then I looked at Candice, and I was like, "All right." Well, and then I started packing my shit. And Candice was like, "No." I don't know what
Yeah.
you're doing.
No. Okay. So that's how you remember it, right?
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. So how I remember it was, yeah, you were inside your mom's room, right? And I was inside your dining room, and your phone rang, and then it was your mom. So I grabbed your phone because it was right next to me charging, and I was like, "Mitch, here, your mom's calling." And we're looking face to face, right? Like, we're looking face to face like this.
Yeah.
And your room is behind me, and your mom's room is behind you. And then I hear, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Oh yeah, that's what they said.
Yeah, they said, "Hey, what are you doing?" And your phone is still ringing. I look down at your phone, and it's still ringing. And I'm like, "Here, Mitch." And your mom was, and you were like, you're like, "Hey, mom," or something. Like, you guys are talking.
Yeah.
And as soon as it ended, I looked at you. I was like, "You heard that, right?"
And I was like, "Yeah."
Right.
I was like, I was chill about it.
Scared.
I wasn't scared. And then Ken was like, because I went back to my mom's room, and I was like, "No." So she went to the dining room corner. She was just like in the corner, and I was just like, "Granted, this is fine." After we booked that, we fucking left.
They're like, oh yeah, go on.
Y'all do remember that one time at my house though, like my garage door kept opening. So I was like, Stella. So Stella's my dog, right? She's my dead dog. My dead dog. She's my dead dog. But anyways, yeah. So my garage door kept opening and closing. So I was like, "Stella, if you're there, close the door." And the door like slowly closed.
Fuck that.
Mhm.
I was like,
boy,
get your ass out of here. Man, honestly, how about you, Everlie? I know damn well you experiencing in that house. I'm sorry, your house is scary as hell. That little hallway.
Bro, your house is kind of scary.
Yeah.
That little hallway.
I feel like your house gets so dark.
And it's 2 stories. I don't like 2-story houses like that.
Really? I mean, me personally, I don't like 2-story house because like the stairs, you know.
Yeah, your fat ass can't get up.
Beat you right.
You want it really hot?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever experienced anything, but I think, I don't know. Like, you guys just have to be there, type of thing. So then, like, every time, like, I go into my grandma's room, or, like, my grandparents' room, it just, like, don't you ever go to, like, a certain room and, like, the house, you feel like something's watching you?
Yeah.
Or, like, something's just there, you know? That's how I feel with my grandma's room. Like, I guess it's scary.
That used to be my old room. Cause my old room, it was like at the corner of the house. I remember I constantly felt something, and like I would tell my aunt about it, and so she bought like a little tree. It's like a tree to like keep them away or whatever. So I tied it around my bed, and the only time I ever felt safe was whenever I was on my bed. And literally, like I think months after that too, they did I don't know. You guys know when the elders come over your house and they do that whole sweep and shit?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they did that sweep around my house and they said that
So
there's
the
something there.
sweep is just to basically cleanse your house.
Okay.
And they were saying like, oh, we need to do a deeper service because we felt that there was something there. So I was like, why? And apparently, around this time, my brother, he like loved going out, and they said that he may have brought something home with him. So now, like, that's why, like, on our front door, we have like a mirror. On our front door, like, if you're walking towards our front door, there's like a mirror.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah. So that if something was following you home, you see it.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I don't know.
It's just like, that makes sense.
I don't know why,
Oh my God, yeah.
but I don't know. I guess it's supposed to like if it's supposed to like deflect the demon away. I guess
Oh,
if it
okay.
did follow you, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I heard that like mirrors are supposed to make you.
That's like their entryway.
Yeah, the entryway or like they just trap like souls.
Yeah.
It's right on my foot.
That's why like a broken mirror and stuff is like bad luck too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that reminds me, my auntie, so she's Mexican. So I don't know, like, if, like, well, this is what she told me, so tell me if I'm wrong or not, I guess. But she told me that, that babies aren't supposed to look in the mirrors because, obviously, my cousin, she's half Mexican, half Hmong. So then when she came to Fresno, we were just carrying her baby around because it's a baby. And then we brought her in front of the mirror. She was like, oh, don't bring her in front of the mirror for too long because spirits will try to get her, pretty much. I was like, I didn't know that. And so I was like, okay. And so I took her away from the mirror.
Julie, do you guys think that like have you guys ever like held a baby like near the mirror and they start just laughing? Do you think that's why they start laughing?
Oh, or like cats
Like,
too,
like,
animals too.
Yeah.
Like when I see my cat like looking up at something, I'm like, there better be a fly up there, bro.
I heard that
You best stop looking. They can
because-
see stuff that we can't.
I heard that,
Babies and
like
animals.
the bugs in the wall.
Oh.
Somebody said that's scarier than the ghost.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know what river it is or the like I don't know. You know how she like drowned her kids.
I think it was like oh no, never mind.
I don't know what lake it was. I don't know where it was, to be honest. I think it was low-key in Mexico. Yeah. I think
I know that we have a few lakes here that has taken up a lot of lives. Like we have
Oh, yeah.
avocado. I heard a lot of stories about Avocado Lake, about Militant.
Oh yeah.
We still go there.
We still go there.
The San Joaquin River.
Sound
a lot.
a lot.
I haven't heard of
Fun fact, my family actually went camping. It was like a few years back, but we went camping, and all the kids they stayed at the campsite, and all the elders they went crawfishing, right? And they were crawfishing and then looking at stuff, and then next thing you know, they're like chilling inside the river, and they hear like a rock being thrown at them, and it hits the water, and goes boom, right? So then they kind of like flash their lights and look, and they're like, so they keep looking again, and then they hear more, like. And so then my mom and them, they're like, okay, I think it's time for us to go. I think they're telling us to like get. So they like left.
Most of the started throwing rocks back.
No, I'm like,
But no, I think that shit's so scary. Cause like even my grandpa would say that when you go out and if you ever think about taking something, you gotta say something before you take it. You always gotta be like, oh hey, like I'm gonna take this.
Since we were talking about the grapevine earlier, since wait, what the fuck am I saying? Sorry.
Grapevine, right?
Yeah, the grapevine. One time I had went to drop off my sister at work, and it was like 6 in the morning, and I was driving back on 99 to get back home, right? And then I realized like there was a semi truck behind me, and they were like on my ass. It's a fucking semi truck on my ass in this little ass car, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna switch lanes, right? So I go to, we're in the middle lane, and then I went to the left lane, and then the semi truck went to the left lane too behind me. I was like, what the fuck? And so I started speeding up. Like now at this point I'm 80, and this semi truck is like going almost 82. I was like, I don't think semi trucks are supposed to do that. And so I moved back into the middle lane, but this semi truck is still going fast. So I was wondering like, is there like something happening in that semi truck for them to be going that fast? Because usually they're supposed to go no more than 60, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
And
they were
they're supposed
going
to be on the
80.
right lane.
Yeah, and then they were all the way in the left lane, so I was tripping.
You know what's crazy is that there's a lot of traffic happens a lot.
Yeah. It was just a weird moment, and like,
No, that's fucking crazy. Because have you seen like Jeepers Creepers?
no. What are you
So they do that too, like the semi truck. Well, it's not a semi truck, but it's like a big giant, kind of like a semi truck, and he's chasing them down.
Yeah.
Like it's not for trafficking, but just to chase them. You know what I mean? But like it's kind of scary because you're right, those cars shouldn't be going that fast.
Yeah.
Especially at truck stops. It happens a lot at truck stops too, which is like it's scary.
No, it was. But I just let it be. I just drove home after that.
Cousin's house. There was, I think this family. There is, I don't know too much of it, but there was a guy who was cleaning his gun in the back of the house, which, like in the bathroom, and I guess he ended up accidentally shooting himself. And then this lady died in one of the rooms. I don't know how, but she died. And then there was also children there. But my cousin, I don't know. We were just sitting on the dining table, and then like the garage door just came open. And then they were taking photos in the living room, and they saw like a lady standing behind them. But it wasn't. It was like she was wearing like a big dress or something. So it was like most likely back in the days.
In the picture, you could see someone.
Yeah. But I don't know where the picture is at now. It was like a long time ago.
Yeah.
But
We should have brought some pictures, like if you guys had any, like of, like when you're taking pictures and there's not there's something not supposed to be there.
I don't think that's
That's
ever
scary.
happened to me though.
There's
Not-
this film. Sorry.
I was gonna say in the room where the lady died, we always did anything in that room.
Oh, hell no.
In the
See,
dark.
y'all
I don't know
were- Y'all
why.
were fucking around and y'all found out.
It was, and oh no! Before we came to Fresno, like from Arizona here, we had to stay in that room, and I had to sleep on the bed where the lady died.
Damn.
And I was, and everybody would be sleeping on the floor. Why the fuck, bitch? I was like,
Or let me sleep on the floor too.
And then in the big rooms in the back, it was like the top. It was like you can put like I don't know stuff in it, like plants or something. But they would always say that you would see children sitting up there.
Whoa.
And I was like, damn, no. Someone out. Yeah, I'm down.
But what were you saying?
Oh no. There's this film. It's a Hmong movie. It's a film, and basically when they were filming like his funeral, when they were filming like basically his burial, because basically the main character like he like died, right? So they're filming his funeral, and if you look really closely, they like have this hill in the background, right? If you look really closely, you can see like a figure running down. Yeah, and like you would think, oh maybe it's a human, right? You zoom in on that shit, and it's like white, like it's iridescent, like it's white, and its body is like glowing, right? And it's like just running down,
Yeah.
and it's running super fast, like super fast. So
That happened in the One Direction music video. Did you see that?
we're waiting away.
Really?
Yeah, they were like
It was
filming.
the same spirit.
The same person. No, in the One Direction video, they were like, are they just like, you know?
Yeah.
But like,
Bruh.
you see somebody peek their head, and then they like zoomed up, and it's like short.
No.
And I was like, oh, I could be wrong.
But that movie was filmed, I think, either in Thailand or Laos.
That's scary.
I believe everything that happens over there in the Asian countries.
Oh yeah.
Everything.
I was talking to my sister. What do you guys think is like the top 3 scariest countries?
Definitely Vietnam.
Really, I was gonna say Japan.
Definitely
Yeah,
Vietnam,
Japan,
Mexico,
and
China,
China.
Mexico, yeah.
I
I
don't
don't
know
know
how to
about
Mexico.
China,
It's
but-
scary, dude. I get scared.
Yeah, I gotta say Japan, Mexico, and
Remember that one ghost story that I was telling you about how like when you go use a restroom and if you use the wrong stall, like if you use the wrong stall, they say it's either the second to last or the very last stall. And that if you use it, there's like someone would like come to your thing and like knock at it and they will make you pick a color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a Roblox game on
Where?
that. Oh.
I don't know, but they will make you pick a color. So it's either red or blue. This happened in Japan, I think. They red or blue, right? And they said whatever you pick, you're dying.
Yeah, it's wrong.
You know what?
Yeah.
like you're taking a shit and you gotta pick a color.
No,
Like,
no, for real, that's what I was thinking about right
I know,
now.
I asked first, but
And
I'm
then-
pretty
and
much-
they
bro,
said,
I'm
they
like-
said they said that the only way to get out of it is to ignore like they're not even there.
Yeah.
Nah, but I'm trying to
Yeah.
wipe and shit, and I just see
Yeah.
fucking kids hands under the door with a red and blue card. What do you want me to do? Because imagine they
That
peek their
shit.
head under.
Huh?
More
While you're
shit's gonna come out.
Like, they said that the only way to get out. Yeah, but they said that the only way to get out of that is to give no reaction.
No, bro, that's
Yeah.
so scary.
Oh my god, that reminds me. When at my old school, my old elementary, So I was using the bathroom with a girl because it's after school program. We're kids, so we have to like go in pairs. So then I was using the bathroom, and it was like during this time, daylight savings, so it was dark, really dark, right? And so we're using the bathroom, and I'm in the first stall, and she's in the third stall, like the biggest stall, and I'm in the smallest stall. And then we see someone walk out of the bathroom stall. We thought we were alone, right? Because it's after school program, right? We see someone walk out, and then I see boots, and like I just finished using the bathroom, so I opened the door, and there was no one there, but I saw the boots right when I opened the door, and so I told her about it. I was like, someone was in the bathroom, right? Like, did you see the boots? She was like, yeah, I saw the boots a little bit. And then we ran back to the bathroom, or to the classroom. We were telling the teacher about it. They're like, oh yeah, it's probably haunted.
Why
the teachers would say that shit?
They're not allowed to say that shit, bro.
They
how old
don't
are
care.
you?
It was kind of ghetto school though. They don't really care. Oh, that school too. Let me tell you, this isn't scary, but one of the teachers there, she was really nice. I liked her, but she had anger issues because she was giving stuff out, right? And then a kid took a what are those called? The big disc for the record players? I don't know, a record player disc, right? And then I guess that kid was talking a lot, so she got really mad. She grabbed the present or item that he had that day. She hit it on the desk and it shattered everywhere because she was so mad at that kid.
I was like,
anger issues, bro.
Yeah, that shit went flying. I'm all the way in the back of the classroom and it went flying right next to me.
Oh hell no! Wait, what teacher was this?
This wasn't at Harvest.
Oh no.
This was at a school before I went to Harvest. But yeah, I liked her. She was nice, but that day made me realize.
This fuck little kids, man.
Fuck them kids.
I don't know if it was a kid, man.
Nah, fuck little kid.
No, but that teacher done freaking broke that shit. That shit was scary. I remember it was quiet the whole day.
Yeah. I mean, that's one way.
Yeah.
Wait, really? Yo, my top lip smell like sushi, bro. Sorry.
Y'all can I please eat that egg?
Yeah, I already
Y'all
had
fucking
one.
that shit up.
Are y'all gonna get some?
What, your leftover chicken?
Yeah.
You push over, y'all gonna get some.
Me and Candice, we started licking the bone.
No!
There's a hell of me on that shit, bro.
Yeah, there is hella.
No, I'm good. Good germs all over that shit.
My germs.
Candice, I genuinely thought you were going to, bro.
I'm like,
right after.
Candice, bro, you know,
I'm like, okay, Candice, you are too.
Yeah, I like blue that much, but I ain't like that no more.
No more.
Question: is Brooks haunted?
I think so.
I swear it was, dude. The other night, Everlie turned off the fucking stove light, and then we go back. We're like 20-30 minutes later, and it was on.
Yeah, you guys always say the lights
Does
are
it turn
always like
automatically,
on.
right?
No, you have to turn it on. You have to turn it on, bro. You have to turn it on yourself, bro. That shit's haunted.
No, you gotta
No, you gotta turn it on yourself. But no, it's really scary. Like I get the worst vibe when you're in there when I'm closing by myself and it's dark. And I gotta walk from the alarm to the door.
I'll start
I start
spraying.
running.
Yeah.
You don't know, dude, because remember that one night where I had to close by myself?
Yeah.
Dude, I literally ran towards the door because I felt like someone was running towards me through the fucking kitchen.
Remember? I was with you, right? Remember you told me there was a night that you told me that you said you heard someone talk.
Yeah,
But I wasn't. I was in front of her and it was behind her.
Yeah. And then the corner camera was like dirty.
Fucking
like,
foggy, dirty. Yeah,
but then like the next day, it was
it
like,
wasn't like that.
It was not. Like
Yeah.
I'm not working tomorrow. Put my 2 weeks in tomorrow.
Yeah, we're talking about let's record at a scary place. We record at Brooks, bro.
Bro.
Brooks
Yeah,
knows
Brooks
it.
with the lights turned off.
Oh my god,
Imagine going in a bathroom and saying,
Ooh, bro.
Just so long I'm gonna say overtime. Just so long I'm gonna say overtime to film, bro.
One
no,
day I
dude,
just be
sometimes I
like,
get so scared that like when I'm taking a shit in the restroom, the lights fucking turn
Oh
off.
my fucking god.
fuck.
The amount of time that shit happened to me, bro, I be like mid shit, bro. I be mid shit, and when that shit happen, you can hear my poop drop. I'm like, bro, ain't no
I'm
fucking
scared.
way.
Like, obviously, everybody goes on their phone. I'm trying to look up. always look at the vents because I'm scared that there's always.
There's always gonna. That's where the vents will be.
No, the thing is, I get so scared, like turning off my phone and the screen's black and like.
A reflection.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, on the
no.
vents, bro.
Yeah.
That's why I just don't even be on my phone. I'm taking this shit, man. I'm just chilling there until I'm done. Hell nah, fuck that bullshit. But speaking of looking up and looking down,
Yeah.
remember that one ghost story that I always tell? It's the one where basically long story short, his wife got eaten by like a tiger, right? Or I think she got mauled or something like that. So they're trying to go and like they like basically try to do like a burial for her. And but on their way there, they got super dark, so they decided to like sleep the night. So because back then, like there was a lot of tigers. So then that's why they're like, okay, we're just gonna put the body down here, and we're all gonna go sleep up in the trees, right? And so they all went to go sleep up in the trees. They're all sleeping, they're all like chilling, and they kind of look down and they like see her waving. Yeah, but she's like laying there and she's like mauled. Like when I tell you,
laying down, like
yeah, she's like waving at them. And so then obviously the husband's like, like that's my wife, like. But is she still alive? And they're like, no,
because I'm starting to get scared.
I was gonna break my foot.
Close the door, bro.
No, because when I tell you, like, she,
I
like,
was gonna see something behind Candice.
Oh my god! My biggest fear is looking up at a dark corner and like something's just right there.
Remember in my garage, we would always say that shit.
My garage is scary.
yeah.
The garage is just open. Like it's like they can't see.
But anyway, so then the shaman and them, they'll be like, stop doing that. You're dead. You need to go already. Something like that. And then they were saying that it was either, they were just saying, I don't know. But then obviously the husband feels some type of way because that's his wife, you know?
Yeah.
And he's still like very much in love with her. He still cares and stuff. So, I think at first he was like, oh, you guys sleep up there. I'll sleep down here with her. Something like that. Yeah.
What?
But after that kept happening, they were like, you need to come up here right now. So he eventually they want to go stay up in the trees, and she just kept doing that throughout the entire night.
I thought you said that she was just like smiling at him.
Yeah, she was smiling at him too,
No.
like waving and smiling. Yeah, and so then but eventually the next morning they were able to get her to a rest station. So yeah,
I want to touch her.
How do you sleep in a tree though?
No, bro, I'm gonna be like,
No, I'll be on that tree
tonight, and that's it.
keep fucking around, you gonna find out. But yeah, no, like I don't know, like a lot of elders, they say that back in the old days, like if they ever went hunting and they stayed late at night, they never responded to any noise or to any.
No, you shouldn't.
Yeah, because they said that it's tigers pretending to be human. Yeah.
Yeah. My
Is it?
grandma,
Yeah.
she said she's gonna turn into a tiger when she passes away, and if we stop loving her, she's gonna kill us as a tiger.
There's a tiger in the middle of Fresno.
Actually, my grandma, she loves me, but not as much as my little brother and my other cousin. She says specifically for my brother and my cousin that she'll kill them if they ever stop loving her. I was like,
Carson probably just chilling, man. He's like, I don't know what's going on, bro.
no, they got scared after that. I said, you remember the time? They're like, yeah.
Scary as fuck, boy.
Yeah, they said like never responded to, because I think there's a story. It's a Mo movie. It's literally a Mo movie where he basically goes trying to save his wife, but he's like up in the tree, and then there's a tiger trying to like lure him down to like kill him, and they're like, oh, you need to go back because your dad is sick, something like that. But he ended up figuring out that it was a trick, so then he basically killed the tiger.
Wow, now I want to watch this.
They don't have subtitles, bro. Yeah, really watch it. I'm on the side just explaining everything.
You should watch translator, bro.
P-Mock, I was just thinking about P-Mock when she was talking.
Dude, okay, but if you know, you know. Sorry, I just like spit everywhere. But P-Mock, you need to watch it. It's actually so funny. You need to watch the funny version. But if you watch, cause like there's like the realistic version of what really went down. I watched that one and honestly it was like, yeah, but it's so sad though. Like the real story is actually really sad because basically what happened was it's like a married couple, but then he got drafted into the war. Basically, he got drafted into the war, and then she was pregnant, but she ended up dying giving birth, right? And the whole village, they obviously know about this and stuff. But then when he comes back from war, he's the only one that doesn't know that his wife is dead, and he still sees her and stuff. And so they're like, what the fuck?
That definitely sounds pretty good.
Yeah, and so basically he just lives lives with his wife.
Yeah.
Not knowing anything. And then in the funny version, everyone, all his friends are like, bro, your wife did. Yeah, but, you know. I just think the real story is like really sad though, because he does end up finding out, and like it was like really tragic. Because then he finds out that his kid's not even grown too. Because his kid ends up dying as well.
With the mom.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
It's really sad story.
That shit cool though.
That's lit. That's lit. But anyways, bruh. What do y'all talk? I feel like I'm talking.
No, you're fine. You have a lot of stories though. They're all good stories too.
Alright, well, if that's good, I'm looking at No, but
Continue.
yeah, the story's good. There was like another one. Did you guys hear about the 13 boys that got stuck in that cave?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it took them a while.
In Thailand, right?
Yeah, it took them a while to rescue them. There's like a side story where basically, so before the boys they entered into the cave, right? They prayed to like this woman that's like basically the cave. It's because the story behind that is that she was a princess, she fell in love with a servant, and then basically they ran away together because she got pregnant, and so then the dad was like chasing them down with guards, and then the guards ended up killing the boyfriend or the servant, and so then when she finds out, she's like really sad, and then she kills herself at that cave. So that's why the cave is like named after her, and that's why they had to pray. So basically when those 13 boys went in, they got stuck, and they couldn't find their way out, and so then and they couldn't find any way to get to the boys until there was a Buddhist or a Buddha. And he came and he prayed, and basically they're saying that he's the reincarnation of that servant. And so like he came there, and then basically after that situation, it stopped raining. It stopped raining, and they were able to locate the boys.
Wow.
Like, that's crazy.
That is so crazy. Why does that? I feel like a lot of scary stuff happens in different countries. More than that's scary.
I don't know. I don't hear much about America, if I'm honest.
No.
I feel like
America that cheesy shit.
I feel like American ghosts are not that scary.
Yeah,
it's just probably a bunch of racists, if I'm honest. Well,
Bueno, we need to have a button in the back, like someone operating it, that says laugh. Applause and shit.
applause.
That shit can be scary though.
Oh yeah. There's this
Yeah.
oh.
No, it's not going.
Okay. No, my uncle, right? So he likes fucking around, and he's such a scaredy
out,
cat.
huh?
Yeah, he fucking found out. Cause then
found out.
afterwards, he got a fucking beating. Anyways, so this was back when he was like in high school, right? And he had this Japanese friend, or just a Japanese guy, right? And the Japanese guy told him, oh, like, if you want to see like something scary, go to the cemetery at night, but not only just go there at night, make sure you're in a car or like you have a toy with you and start driving around. Make sure the toy is outside of the car, like strapped in the front or back. So that's exactly what my uncle did, right? With his friends. They're driving around acting stupid, right? And then next thing you know, they look behind them, and this is really sad though, a bunch of like baby and toddler ghosts running after them because there's a toy in the car. And so afterwards,
I'll turn around and hit them like a
Boom, boom, boom.
No, but I wouldn't do that.
yeah, I did say this.
No, but what if we tried it?
Nah, bro, I'm good.
Dallas, you try.
No, I can't drive, bro.
Oh, Dallas, we're gonna use your car, bro.
We use the bike.
My darling.
That's scarier.
Y'all better stop pedaling hella fast, bro.
I'm on the hoe.
I got chased by a dog multiple.
Okay.
Our camera died, y'all.
Guys, our camera died, so we're filming on the phone. If you guys like today's video, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one.
Decorations, it's Candice's birthday.
Yeah, Candice's birthday!
Bye.
We'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Peace.